Today is Tuesday the 15th of February and I've got a ton of stuff to update you guys on, and we also have loads of really exciting stuff going on at KB as well. But anyway guys, let's get on with the video. Welcome to another episode of Day in the Life. So over the past couple of weeks here at KB, there's been lots of exciting things going on. Now, for those of you who've been with KB for a while, you may remember that we've done a lecture at Edinburgh University. The anniversary, the 2-year anniversary from that lecture came up on Sunday or Monday, I believe, which is absolutely insane. I can't believe it was 2 years ago that we'd done that lecture at Edinburgh Uni, and what a journey it's been since then. You know, we'd done that lecture before we had our first office, and you know, since then we've had like 6 offices. We've done lectures at Glasgow Uni as well, and we've had loads of exciting stuff going on at KB in that time period as well. It honestly feels like it was about 2 or 3 months ago, but there you go. Now the next update on the agenda, many of you who have been watching the channel since 2020, I believe, will remember that I'd done a £100 account challenge, where I took a £100 account on 1 to 30 leverage, by the way, and traded it. So I had a maximum of like 5 or 6% risk I could trade at any one time. I took that account to £150 or £148, I believe. And then I took that £148 and bought a 10k FTMO challenge. And basically what I was trying to illustrate is that with all the tools and the resources and the opportunities available in the markets at the moment, or in the industry at the moment, even starting with such a small account, you can actually create a trading career for yourself doing things sensibly. And so in that sort of challenge series that I'd done, I had the 10k FTMO. I only traded for about 2 weeks of the month that I attempted it, and it was over US presidential elections, and subsequently I did not pass it, but did end in profit. I think I was around 5% up. Now, coming into this year, I realized I still had the retry for it, and so I thought I would just trade it for a laugh. And in the first 3 weeks of January, I passed the challenge, and I thought, you know, why not? May as well do the verification as well. And the other day I just passed the verification. Now, there is still multiple trading days left to do. I think I completed the verification in like 3 trading days, but I'll chuck the analytics for that little mini FTMO account in the description as well, so you can take a look at it. Now, of course, I'm not going to be using this FTMO account for myself. However, it is possible in future I may go for one of those 200k FTMO accounts that they're offering at the moment. My kind of thing with FTMO in the past, the reason I've never been funded with proprietary capital is simply because I've always had the capital myself to trade, and the restrictions that most prop firms put on you, such as not being able to hold over weekends and news events and that kind of thing, just made it not worth my while. But with the way things are going in the proprietary trading industry, honestly, what FTMO are offering on those 200k accounts is so attractive. You know, they offer weekend holds and stuff like that, I believe, on their swing account. And you know, quite a few KB members are now funded with 200k swing accounts with FTMO, and so it's something that I may look at doing in the future. I think you can get 3 of them as well, so you know, perhaps down the line I could do a YouTube series where, you know, I get a few FTMO accounts and go through the full challenge with a decent sized account. Who knows? Now, last but not least on the agenda, we launched Trade Club. We opened the doors of our trading floor to anyone who wanted to come and trade here for 1 to 8 weeks. And if you're unaware about what Trade Club is, effectively we offer between 1 to 8 week memberships on our trading floor. We give you the computer, the screen setup, absolutely everything. You'll also get guidance from all the traders on the floor and be able to collaborate and socialize with other traders. So we've been running Trade Club now for about 2 weeks, and it's been an absolute blast. We've had a really good time and met some excellent people as well. If you are interested in signing up for Trade Club, it'll be one of the top links in the description. You can go over there, send your application over, and yeah, apply to book a desk here on our trading floor. So with all that being said, guys, and all those updates out of the way, I'm gonna get set up for the day. Let's get on with the video. Time is currently around about 12:30. I'm heading over to the west end of Glasgow to meet Neve for a little Valentine's Day lunch. I know Valentine's Day was yesterday, but we thought we'd meet up for lunch today. The place we're headed to is called Gaga, which is, that's not a joke, the place is actually called Gaga. Put a picture of it on screen just now. I don't even know what type of food it is, but Neve booked it. So heading there just now. I'll make sure to show you whatever I get, and then I'll be heading back to the office this afternoon to do a little bit of back testing and all that good stuff. Oh, it looks so good. So it's around about 2 p.m. and I'm just heading back to the office as we speak. Now, I have to admit, when I heard the name of the restaurant was Gaga, I did not have high expectations, but it's fair to say I underestimated it, right? I mean, from when we got in, the decor and stuff was so cool, and the food was just next level as well. It was kind of Southeast Asian food, Southeast Asian street food, and that kind of thing, you know, loads of small plates. Absolutely amazing food, would highly recommend it. Neve pulled out of the bag. But I'm heading back to the office now. I have a couple of errands to run. I need to go and pick up my suit trousers from the tailor and that kind of thing. And I've got some back testing to do as well. But I'll catch up with you when I get back to the office. So I was in crude oil and got stopped out this morning. So I'm just going to take you through the trade idea, right? So we're starting here on the daily time frame, right? Now on the daily time frame, the price action pattern that I'm getting in on is this D1 bullish engulfing that we've got here. Again, meets my criteria, so I drop to the H1. When dropping to the H1, there's a couple of things I'm looking for, but the primary one is points of confluence at structure, right? So I want multiple points of confluence to effectively help me choose between areas to enter the trade from. Now, straight away, there's an hourly level here, but I can see that just below that, we do also have this kind of broad range of structure here. If I just take a fib from the swing low to the swing high here, straight away I can see that we do have 38.2 fib confluence coming in around these structure highs that we've got in here. And into the next day, as the market had began to trade up, we also had ATR coming in right around that area as well. We also have a 50 period moving average coming in around that area as well. So we have a nice zone of confluence in here. You have your 50 EMA, you have downside ATR, that 38.2 fib, and of course this little point of structure. And so for me, the entry is from that little high there. Stop can go underneath this little hammer candle here after that thrust up through some structure. And I'm looking to target the next D1 level for a 2.33R at trade outset. So as we trade along, the market pushes down, fills my order, and we do kind of trade around here for a little bit. Before then, we started to have some news developing over there with the Ukraine-Russia conflict that's starting to develop at the moment. Now, it tends to be that war tensions and that kind of thing are good for the price of oil, although that is not the fundamental. That's not, didn't factor into my trading decision. What it did do is it did provide some volume into this trade in the late evening yesterday. Now, as we get a solid candle close up through that point of structure, I'm getting a stop trail in under that in there like so. And then subsequently overnight, you'll see that we dropped back and I actually get stopped out for around about 0.8R. So all in all for the week, I've had a couple of trades, very similar results. Had another trade on dollar CAD, believe I had one on pound yen as well. Multiple trades, very similar result. Tracking up into profit before reversing. It's been a very choppy couple of weeks, but the most important thing is that I am in profit. So it's now the next day and I'm looking to wrap up the video here. Now, a little bit of a different style of day in the life. I've been on the go a lot more in this episode. Not as much sort of trading and business content as it normally would be. A lot more life kind of stuff. If you did enjoy it though, please drop a comment and let me know. And if you're looking to grab some trading education, whether you're a beginner just looking to sort of take your first steps into the market, or whether you're an intermediate trader who's just looking to find their feet as well. We have beginners PDF courses, we have advanced video courses and all that good stuff. That'll be one of the top links in the description box below. But as always, if you enjoyed it, please drop it a like and consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I'll catch you in the next one.